So the trailer for She-Hulk came out yesterday on Disney, well, not on Disney Plus, online for the Disney Plus show coming out August, I think 17th. And when the trailer came out, we had known this was coming. And my first impression before even watching it was, oh, another Disney Plus Marvel show. Because if you saw my video I did about Moon Knight, I haven't even watched that show. And it's not because I don't want to, it's just, I guess that is part of it. I'm just very burnt out on Marvel right now, And not to mention, there's other shows coming up too that I want to see on Disney Plus, like the Kenobi show, which, I heard some concerning things about that as well. And then later on the Ahsoka show. And there's stuff that I want to see. I'm just at the point right now where, there's a lot of different storylines going on. But after seeing the trailer for She-Hulk, I'm kind of excited for it. So Mark Ruffalo returns as, Hulk, Professor Hulk, and he's doing some experiments to create She-Hulk, the attorney-at-law. And the actor, Mark Ruffalo himself is a very charismatic actor. He's, like him or not, like I know some people don't like the way he behaves on Twitter and, his political views, but that's on you. We're talking about just as an actor. He's great. Benedict Wong is supposed to be in this show. And then also what I'm really excited about is Tim Roth. Tim Roth is going to be on this show, and I'm very hyped because, Tim Roth as the Abomination, we saw him in Shang-Chi, so obviously there's more to that story, which will probably get, paid off in She-Hulk. Tatiana Maslany is the actress who plays Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, in this show, and she has a lot of charisma and she's attractive. I really love the scene where she's like at the end of the trailer, she's trying to date in her 30s. Like I can relate. And she ends up meeting a bunch of dudes at like a restaurant. And interestingly enough, one of the guys, I could be wrong, but I think one of them was freaking David Otunga. You remember David Otunga? I think that's one of the characters. But this show is supposed to be 9 episodes, and they're 30-minute episodes, so it'll be a lot easier to watch, I feel, than the longer, more movie-like stuff. But it seems like there's a lot of stuff, she's an attorney, she becomes the She-Hulk, she's friends with, obviously, Bruce Banner. She has to deal with her life as She-Hulk while also keeping her job. Typical, superhero origin story stuff, which, to be honest, I'm happy that this is going to happen. I really am. I was never a big She-Hulk fan when I was a kid. Genuinely, I wasn't. Not that I didn't like She-Hulk. I just never read any She-Hulk. I didn't know anything about She-Hulk. I knew about Hulk and knew nothing about She-Hulk. But I knew that there was like a rights problem with She-Hulk, which I guess got resolved at some point. But I'm not sure where this show is going to fit as far as it building up to another movie. I feel like this is coming off more like maybe a continuation of the old Incredible Hulk show and a continuation of the what happened in Shang-Chi with Wong. It feels like more of that than like a show that will build up to another show. Because I also feel like, WandaVision built up Doctor Strange, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier built up to the upcoming Captain America 4, and then, Loki kind of set up the whole multiverse thing. So this show is a bit more grounded. I genuinely wonder if this show takes place like, before the blip, or if it's during the blip. Not before, that's dumb, but I didn't mean to say before, during the blip, or right after it. We know that we see Hulk as Bruce Banner in the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi, so there's got to be a tie-in there. It just feels like a lot of these shows are going to be setting up other movies, but this one might just be a fun little show. I just want to be entertained. Jessica Gao is the person behind this, and Kat Coiro is the director. And Kat Coiro is, I'm not really too familiar with Kat Coiro, except for I know that she directed, episodes of Modern Family. And so she's probably going to have a lot of comedy. I think this show will be a lot of comedy. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. And I like that. I like that change of pace. Hawkeye was kind of more of a detective type of show. Street level Marvel stuff, kind of trying to capitalize on the Daredevil stuff. And WandaVision had some comedy in it for sure, but it was more like a psycho trip. And then Falcon was more of an espionage story. And I haven't seen... I still haven't seen Moon Knight, but I've been told, and also knowing about the character, that it's going to be very psychological. This She-Hulk looks to be funny, and I think that's the right direction to go. Because, like I said, I am not familiar with the She-Hulk character, but I do like Mark Ruffalo's portrayal of Professor Hulk. I do like Tim Roth coming back. I've been a huge Tim Roth fan for years. I have so many of his films, going all the way back to Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction and Rob Roy, and he's one of my favorite actors. He did a show called Lie to Me where he just nailed it as an actor, Like, he's a tremendous, tremendous performer. So, yes, I wasn't looking forward to another Marvel show, but this one looks to be kind of fun. So, I will check it out. This one, I think, unless something crazy happens to me in August, I will check it out. What did you think? Let me know down below. I'll talk to y'all soon.